Test, test. 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 A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA women's basketball featuring the TBC Eagles and our guests for the evening, the Manta Rays of Florida State College at Jacksonville. As always, we ask for an exciting matchup, but first, we ask you to please stand for prayer and national anthem. Let us pray. Lord Heavenly Father, as always, we praise you. We give you the glory for the talents you've given these young women, Father. We ask you to keep them all free from all harm or injury. Bring all those who are already hurting back to health very soon, Father. Number one, above all, that we remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior. Let every word, action, and deed in this gymnasium tonight be glorifying to you. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet our starters. First, the visitors from Florida State College at Jacksonville. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore from Winter Park, Florida, number 1, Janae Demet. At forward, a 5'10" freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, number 4, Naima Dixon. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore from Jacksonville, number 5, Amira Nayani. At forward, a 5'11" freshman from Ogun State, Nigeria, number 24, Mistura Badmus. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore from Eustis, Florida, number 25, Tayuhia Brown. The Manta Rays are led by head coach Jessica Eaton and assisted by Patrice Alberti and Antoine Johnson. And now let's meet the starters for your home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, a 5'3" sophomore from Williston, Florida, number 2, Ranajala Brown. At forward, a 5'9" junior from Lake Butler, Florida, number 5, Caroline Smith. At guard, a 5'2" sophomore from Thomasville, Georgia, number 10, Layla Harvey. At forward, a 5'7" freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, number 23, Jaden Houston. At guard, a 5'3" junior from Tavares, Florida, number 30, Alessandra Henriquez. The Eagles are led by head coach Alicia Lewis and assistant coaches Jared Lewis, Michelle Jones, and Melanie Newton. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium here on the campus of Trinity Baptist College. A women's basketball game between TBC and the Manta Rays of Florida State College at Jacksonville. I keep wanting to call them the Blue Wave, but they changed names this season. And we're very glad that they're able to make it back over here to Trinity Gymnasium for another exciting matchup with the TBC Eagles. The Manta Rays are 5-4 overall on the season. Their last game was a 66-60 loss to Santa Fe College just 2 nights ago. They're allowing 63 points per game, but they are scoring 68. Overall shooting at 40% on the season, 28% from three-point range, and 63% at the free throw line. We'll tell you about the Eagles in just a moment. Right now, we are getting ready for the tip-off between Jada Houston and Mistura Badmus. And this ball game is now underway. Trinity Baptist, no wins, 5 losses so far this season. No record in NCCAA Division II competition as of yet. Their last game was an 88-51 loss to New College of Florida, members of the NAIA. First shot of the ball game, no good, but right there to pick it up off the floor is Badmus. And Manta Rays get on the board first. Badmus is averaging 6.3 points per game, and she gets the first bucket of tonight's ball game. Eagles in the home golds going from the left to the right, and the Manta Rays in the navy blues going from the right to the left. That's Caroline Smith with the turnaround jumper to tie it up. Smith is averaging 8.6 points per game. As a team, the Eagles scoring 49 per game, but allowing 84. They're shooting 27% from the field. As Smith gets her hand on the ball to keep it out of the net. Eagles are at 25% from three-point range and 60% from the free throw line. Three-point attempt, no good, but a rebound and a putback for Amira Nayani, who comes in averaging 8.8 points per game, a sophomore from Jacksonville. Nayani played her basketball at San Jose Prep on Sunbeam Road, just a mile and a half away from my house, over in the Mandarin area. This is Renajala Brown. She got a career-high 22 points just a few days ago, and I believe that was against Division II Savannah State, if I remember correctly. Exhibition game on the schedule, but the points do count towards her totals. Steal by the Manta Rays. Bringing it up court is Brown. Hopefully I'll say this right. Tanahia Brown, and a three-point shot is good from Amira Nayani. She's already at 5 points, and the Manta Rays lead 7-2. Eagles, as everyone knows, every Eagles fan knows, are without Emma Parrish, Renaya Clark, and Victoria Broadway, all out due to injury, all on the mend, and expect to be back before too long. Layla Harvey, a second chance at a 3 for the Eagles, and she converts. She is scoring 80.2 points per game for TBC in 5 official games. And she gets the three-pointer to make it a 2-point game. Meanwhile, Smith with the steal for TBC. And for Harvey, that was her second three-pointer of the season. Harvey back near midcourt. She's guarded by Janae Demmett. Harvey finds Smith, and Smith's jump shot is rejected by Badmus, out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles with 10 seconds on the shot clock. TBC has played some very tough competition of late. A couple of Division I games and Division II. Also played a very good NAIA New College of Florida twice during that stretch. They look to get their 3 starters back before too long. Meanwhile, that is Renajala Brown, averaging 9.2. That's her first three-pointer of the ball game. It is her second of the season. This one is for 3. It is off the rim. Now, what I'm saying about the season totals, those are in the official games. Brianna Simmons with the putback and her first basket. It is 9-8 in favor of the Manta Rays. There's Brown finding Houston over in the corner, and the ball stripped away by Brown of the Manta Rays. Tanahia Brown, and that ball goes out of bounds. It is Eagles basketball. Justice Ewing now on the court for TBC, taking over for Alessandra Henriquez. Eagles have 7 players available tonight. Hannessy Foster has joined the roster. And we're very eager to see Hannessy when she gets on the court, hopefully before too long. There's a pass to a very wide open Brown in the easy layup. She is averaging 22.5 points per game through 9 games. That's getting the job done for Tanahia Brown. We have ourselves a whistle at midcourt. That's going to be a foul called against Amira Nayani. That's the first foul of the ball game. Again, Tanahia Brown, 22.5 points per game. She is a sophomore from Eustis High School in Eustis, Florida. We're going to have ourselves a foul called against Justice Ewig, her first and team foul number 1. That's going to be a shooting foul that will put Mr. Badness at the line for 2. Badness on the season is 4 for 7 from the free throw line. And the first of 2, it is up and it is off the front of the rim. Thought she was getting 2 unless I missed something myself. Meanwhile, Houston, that one goes off the top of the backboard, so it is out of bounds, and the ball will go over to the Manta Rays. 13-8 to score. It's only the first quarter, as you see on the screen, and I remind us, our viewers, every game, that is not official. Haddon Sullivan taking care of that for us tonight. He matches up with the scoreboard in the gym very well. That ball bounces off the rim and is rebounded by Harvey, and we have a jump ball, and Trinity Baptist will have possession. Manta Rays got the opening tip-off, so the arrow is with TBC. Haddon, you and the developmental Eagles have a ball game here on Saturday, playing against Andrew College Junior Varsity. 12 p.m. tip-off, and we'll bring that to you right here on TBC Eagles. Ewig working her way to the top of the arc. Zone defense by the Manta Rays. Harvey pulls up. The jump shot is a little strong and off the glass, and rebounded by Brianna Simmons. And this is Brown working her way up court, guarded by TBC's Brown. Bounce pass to Naima Dixon, who's averaging 5 points per game. They work the ball back to the top of the arc. Jyla Gunsby finds help inside, and a great pass to Dixon, who lays it in. Greta Gunsby with the assist. It is now a 7-point lead for the Manta Rays. 5-4 so far this season. Eagles looking for their first win. 3-point shot a little strong from Houston, and a loose ball grabbed by Naima Dixon. Dixon is also a Jacksonville native. Played her high school ball at Ribault. And she gets around Harvey very easily and lays it in, one-handed off the glass, to make it a 17-8 lead. Number 10, Anaya Jones, a Jacksonville product. Frank H. Peterson High School. Number 11, Alexa Talaferro, is from Andrew Jackson High School. And we have ourselves a whistle. Looks like a timeout called by head coach Jessica Eaton, who's in her first year as the head coach of the Manta Rays, her 4th year overall on the coaching staff. She is assisted by Patrice Alberti and Antoine Johnson. The athletic director and the sports information director of FSCJ is Mr. Jerry Thor. Eagles are led by head coach Alicia Lewis in her 2nd season. She's assisted by Jared Lewis, Michelle Jones, and Melanie Newton. Athletic director is Mr. John D. Jones, and I, Ray Bureau, am the sports information director. 17-8. This is a 30-second timeout, so the teams will be back on the court very soon. Men's basketball is playing at Florida A&M University tomorrow at 5. That'll be their final Division I exhibition. Now, there is no live feed available, but we do have the live stats link on the schedule page. So if you go to tbceagles.com, men's basketball schedule, click the live stats link, you'll be able to keep up with the action. I do apologize. Florida A&M, a little shorthanded this week, and they said they most likely will not have a live feed. Coming up on 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Smith guarded by Gunsby, underhand layup, and she will draw the foul. That will be the first personal foul on Gunsby and team foul number 2, sending Caroline Smith to the line. At the line, Caroline Smith, 5 for 11 so far on the season. 2 free throws for the junior from Lake Butler, and number 1 is up, and it is good. Now 3 points for Smith, pending free throw number 2. And Smith gets ready for her second foul shot. It is also good. She goes 2 for 2. She now has 4 points. Eagles, though, still trail 17-10. Hello, Mr. Jerry Thor. Hope you're able to join us here tonight. I always enjoy the communication when these two schools meet up for any athletic event. But she comes down and moves both feet for the traveling violation. These two schools met on the volleyball court, both here and at FSCJ. And they typically play softball against each other as well. Angela Brown gets around a defender. Pull-up jumper a little bit strong and rebounded by Nyani. There's Nyani crossing midcourt. Her pass did not hit off Smith. She pulled her hands back just in time. And so Trinity Baptist will have possession with 3:23 left to go in the first quarter and a 17-10 FSCJ lead. Still keep wanting to call them the Blue Wave. Wrote it down in big old letters on my paper, Manta Rays. Have very sharp-looking brand new uniforms as well. And Brown fires off a 3. It's good. And Angela Brown, 2 3-pointers, 6 total points, and the deficit down to 4. Angela Brown is averaging 9.2. Now, those 22 are against a Division I team, so they don't officially count on her season totals, but they do count on her career totals. That was Teresa Pierre with her first basket, and I believe, if I'm seeing things correctly, her first score of the season. Congratulations, Teresa, you're on the board. And rebound by Naisha Grace. Bounce pass hits off Smith's ankle. Now a loose ball is picked up by the Manta Rays. A 3-pointer. This one is a little wide to the left and out of bounds. And TBC will get possession with a chance to cut it back to 4 or maybe 3 with a 3-point play. Brown will inbound to Harvey. They also have Ewig, Smith, and Houston on the court. Eagles playing with 7 so far tonight. 6 have taken the court. Again, we're eager to see Hennessy Foster play some basketball here for TBC. She is a terrific volleyball player. Got honorable mention in the South Region, all-region roster up there at Bob Jones University for the tournament. Alexa Span also made the honorable mention roster as well. So congratulations to the 2 Eagles volleyball players. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Eagles need to get the ball in and get off the shot. Harvey is guarded by Brown. She fires a 3, a little strong, a little wide to the left. Ayani with the rebound up the right sideline. And Angela Brown got back very quickly. And this is Tanahia Brown. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ball worked inside and a foul. That should be 2 shots coming. And it looked like they called the foul on Jaden Houston, if I saw that correctly. It's a second team foul for the Eagles and the first personal for Houston, and that is correct. And shooting 2 will be Brianna Simmons. 8 out of 14 this season as a team. Manta Rays are at 63.4%. That ticks up just a bit as number 1 is good. .132 left in the quarter. Both free throws go in for Simmons. She averages 3.6 points per game, and she's at 4 right now. Layla Harvey across midcourt for the Eagles. 122 and counting. Ewig guarded heavily by Grace, able to get off the shot. Looked good coming out of her hands, but hits off the back of the rim. And the Manta Rays run quickly up the court. Brown collides with Smith and gets the basket to fall. 4 points now for Brown, and a 10-point lead for FSCJ. Harvey guarded by Brown, finds Smith to the far sideline. Smith goes through two. Pull-up jumper is off the rim twice and into the hands of Brianna Simmons. 45 seconds left in the first quarter, a very fast-paced quarter. That one goes out of bounds, an unforced error, and a turnover will give Trinity Baptist an opportunity to get the deficit back into single digits. They have 41.7 seconds remaining. Brown and Niani go out for FSCJ. Demet back onto the court. And our first look at Emily Guillen, who's averaging 2.4 points per game. Guillen wearing number 23. Harvey's shot does not go. Guillen, a freshman from Wellington, Florida. Palm Beach Central High School. Bounce pass to Pierre at the top of the arc. Shot clock is off. A blocked shot by Smith. Pierre's able to get the rebound. Then her pass is swatted away. Demet picks it up, goes inside, misses the layup. 5 seconds for the Eagles. Brown, top of the arc. That's for three if it goes. It does not. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter with the score. Florida State College at Jacksonville, 23. Trinity Baptist College, 13. We'll pause here. Be back for quarter number 2 after this 60-second message from the NCCAA. After tonight's game here at TBC, the Manta Rays will be home on December 13th against South Georgia Technical College, so they have some time before they take the court again. December 14th on Saturday, Monroe University. That's also a home game. In fact, I'm looking at 5 consecutive home games for the Manta Rays. Tuesday, December 17th against North Central Missouri College. December 18th against Parkland College from West Palm Beach. And December 19th against Lakeland College from West Palm Beach. And that'll do it for 2024's play before they take the court again after the new year begins. The TBC Eagles women's basketball team is home on Thursday, December 5th against newcomer Champions Christian College, brand new to the NCCAA. December 7th, the Eagles are at Florida National, and December 12th, back home here against Albany State. A couple more road games in December as well. Ball batted around a little bit, picked up by Guillen. Manta Rays already leading by 10. Trying to make it 12, and doing so is Naisha Grace. Her first basket, she averages 2 points per game. 12-point Manta Rays lead. Harvey being guarded heavily by Guillen. Ball knocked away and stolen. Janae Demet gets around Brown, draws the foul, makes the basket. Now, Janae Demet with her first basket and a chance at a three-point play, and that will be personal foul number 1 for the Eagles, team foul number 1 of this second quarter. And shooting 1 will be Janae Demet. She got the basket. She is at 80.6% on the season, 25 out of 31. Good job at the line for Demet. And this one hits off the front of the rim and is rebounded by Jaden Houston. Walks it across midcourt. Eagles finding themselves down by 14 early in the second quarter. Brown bounce pass to Houston. They work it to Smith on the right side. She is guarded very well by Pierre. Smith, though, runs the baseline, goes 1-on-2 and is stripped. Emily Guillen got her hand on the ball. Eagles get it back. Three-point shot from Harvey is wide to the right. Rebound by Janae Demet. Sophomore from Winter Park, Florida. Guarded by Brown. Anna Rays work the ball to the far side. Guillen takes the pass, gets the basket, and a foul. And a chance at a three-point play. Foul's going against Justice Ewig, her second personal foul. Guillen averages 2.4. That's her first score of the night. At the line, she is at 75%, 3 for 4. This would make it a 17-point game if it goes, and it does. 3 points now for Emily Guillen. 30-17. TBC has not scored yet in the second quarter. It's only a minute and a half in. Shot by Harvey does not go. Smith collides with Pierre, loses the ball, and we have ourselves a carrying violation called against Anaya Jones. So TBC catches a break, gets possession, looking for their first basket of the second quarter. Harvey will inbound. Alessandra Henriquez has taken over for Justice Ewig after that last foul. Smith takes the inbound pass, finds Houston, who has some trouble holding on to the ball, and he hits the sideline and goes out of bounds. TBC with already their 7th turnover. FSCJ has turned it over 5 times. Guillen brings it across midcourt. 8-12 and counting until the intermission. Pass inside, but Brown is able to block the shot. Harvey across midcourt, right up the middle to the left side of the paint. Underhand layup does not go. Rebound by Anaya Jones. And Guillen will bring it up court. Pass inside, and the layup goes around the rim and drops out. Pierre, unfortunate miss. She had a wide open look, but the ball just wouldn't cooperate. Arnangela Brown back at midcourt, guarded by Demet. Around the left side, and a foul. That's going against Demet, her first, team foul number 1. And TBC will inbound after the substitution. That will send Anira Doyle onto the court, and she takes over for Grace. Eagles looking for their first score of the quarter. It's a 7-0 run for FSCJ since the quarter began. Harvey just did keep that drag foot still. Henriquez for 3, a little short and out of bounds. She had it on target as far as direction goes, but it comes up short. And this ball batted up in the air. We understand we had a little audio difficulty that I was not aware of, so I kind of just ran my mouth for no reason for a few minutes. Appreciate you sticking with us. That one is good for 3. That is Naima Dixon, averaging 5 points per game, her first three-pointer of the night. Dixon on the season now 2 for 8 from three-point range. There's Honnessy Foster, we mentioned earlier. Able to hold on to possession, and Grace brings it up court. Bounce pass to Grace. 16 to shoot. Turnaround jumper is off the rim. And Foster will get the rebound off the floor. Layla Harvey walks it across midcourt. Sophomore from Thomasville, Georgia. Trying to get around her defender, just did stay in bounds. They're double teaming Brown. She fades back, jump shot off the rim, and the rebound by Teresa Pierre. Bounce pass, and we'll have ourselves a timeout called by Coach Eaton. 30-second timeout. 32-16 the score. Manta Ray's lead. We'll be right back. Manta Rays have outscored the Eagles 9-3 in the second quarter after outscoring TBC by 10 in the first, 23-13. So 32-16 to score, just under 3 minutes left until the intermission. We have ourselves a traveling violation called against Nyashia Grace, and TBC will get possession. Manta Rays have tied. Actually, no, they're 1 point shy of their biggest lead so far. They did have a 17-point lead a few minutes ago. Henrica is guarded by Grace up the left side. The ball's knocked away, so Brown is able to regain control. Dixon was the one who knocked it away. 2.5 left. Pass is batted away and picked up by Pierre. Manta Rays with their 6th steal of the night. This one will go out of bounds. It is going to be Manta Rays ball. Clock stops at 2:17. Ian will inbound. Ian to Dixon. And back underway. Looks like we've cleared up the audio problem we had. Again, we appreciate your patience. Beautiful pass inside from Grace to Pierre, and Teresa Pierre lays it in for her second basket of the night. And the lead is 18 now for the Manta Rays. There's another beautiful pass, this one by the Eagles, but the shot does not go. Eagles having some trouble getting the ball into the net. FSCJ is shooting 52%. Eagles under 20% here in the first half, and we have ourselves a traveling violation. That's going to be turnover number 10 for the Manta Rays. 1:34 left to go in the second quarter. Eagles have hit 3 3-pointers. Layla Harvey goes inside and will draw the foul. I didn't see which player will get called for the foul, and now I do see that it is Emily Guillen, her first. Team foul number 2. Layla Harvey at the line, 2 shots. Harvey on the season, 4 for 8. First of 2 is up and off the back of the rim. First one did not go. Here comes number 2. It is good. Layla Harvey now with 4 points. Eagles though trail by 17 with $1:20 left to go in the second quarter. Rays work the ball to the top of the arc. Guillen guarded by Hernandez. Layla Harvey with the strip, robbing the ball from Dixon. Up the middle of the court. Harvey 1-on-2. Shot is blocked by Dixon. So those two exchange steals and turnovers. And Amana Rays with less than a minute to go, trying to extend a current 17-point lead. Guillen guarded by Brown. Great pass to Dixon. I'll tell you, these Amana Rays, they know how to pass. Basket is good and a foul. Count the basket, the official says, and the foul is on Caroline Smith. That is her first. So Dixon right now with 9 points, chance to get into double digits. From the season, from the line, as this one is good. She's now 12 out of 25. Harvey trying to get around Guillen. 29 seconds left, 3-point effort, no good. And Harvey trying to come up from behind to regain possession, but knocks the ball out of bounds. Guillen, knowing she was fortunate that ball did go out, seemed to take her eye off it momentarily, and just enough for Harvey to get a hand on the ball. Shot clock is off. 16 seconds remain. This is Grace back at midcourt, guarded by Henriquez. 10 seconds. Guillen guarded by Brown. Outside the arc, uses the screen effectively. And a shot just before the buzzer does not go. But that brings us to the halftime intermission with the score 37-17. FSCJ scores 14 in the quarter. The Eagles score 4. We go into the break. 37-17, Amana Rays lead. You're watching women's basketball here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Back for the third quarter in about 15 minutes. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium as we're ready for the third quarter between the TBC Eagles and the visiting Manta Rays from Florida State College at Jacksonville. As you see, 37-13, the score with the Manta Rays out in front. They are shooting 52% overall in this ball game. They've made 1 of 6 three-point attempts and 4 of 5 from the line. TBC just 15.4%, 3 for 11 from three-point range. They have hit their free throws 6 out of 7. Ball batted away and picked up by Brown. She finds Demmett in the corner, and Demmett goes high off the glass. That's now 4 points for Janae Demmett. Leading scorer for the Manta Rays is Naima Dixon with 6, and for Trinity Baptist, Caroline Smith is 6, but Renajala Brown has 7, and Layla Harvey has 4. Nobody in any foul trouble, as that one by Houston hits off the glass. There goes Dixon one-on-one, but does not convert. Rebound off the floor by Nyani. Brown for 3, off the rim, off the glass, and in. Her first three-pointer of the night. Again, she averages 22.5. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time in the first half, but she gets the bounce on the three-pointer to drop through. Dixon feeds Brown, and a layup does not go down. It was on its way and then hit the inside of the rim and popped out. Ball goes out of bounds off Dixon, and TBC has possession. 4 points each for Brianna Simmons and Tanahia Brown in the first half. Emily Guillen with 3. Tell you the rest in a moment. That ball goes out of bounds off Renajala Brown. 2 points each for Janae Demmett. She now has 4. She had 2 at the break. Nyashia Grace, Teresa Pierre, and Mistura Badmus, each with 2 points at halftime. That's going to be a foul against either Houston or Brown. That's going against Renajala Brown. That is her second. First foul for either team in the third quarter. And Amira Nayani will shoot 2. She has 5 total points. I failed to mention that a moment ago. Averaging 8.8. And Nayani at the line on the season, 5 out of 6, and now 6 out of 7. And that's point number 6 for Nayani, sophomore from Jacksonville. And she hits them both. She now has 7, and the Manta Rays lead 44-17. Brown guarded by Demmett, able to hit Smith. Turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. And the rebound by Demmett. TBC has had plenty of opportunities, but they're unable to get the ball to fall through. That's for 3. It's off the rim. Rebound, Renajala Brown. That is Enriquez for 3. That one hits off the net and goes out of bounds. A 17-point lead for the Manta Rays. JV Eagles here on the home court. Saturday at 12. Jump shot from the line is good for Badmus. She now has 4. Eagles will play Andrew College JV team coming down from Cuthbert, Georgia. And we'll have that game for you with a 12 p.m. tip-off on Saturday. Turnaround jumper from Brown is too strong. And Tanahia Brown with the rebound off the floor, brings it up court, hits Badmus, and the Manta Rays work it back outside. Demmett averages 9.5. She has 4. And she sends it to Simmons over on the far sideline. Simmons now inside the paint and will draw the foul. That'll be Renajala Brown. And that is personal foul number 3 and team foul number 2. They're calling that one on the floor. So Brown will head out just as Ewig back in. Seven minutes, 1 second left in the third quarter. Pump fake, get around the defender, but the short jumper no good. Harvey with the rebound. Just opportunity for the Manta Rays. Long pass is intercepted. Nope, Smith I thought was taken away, but Smith ended up with the ball. Doesn't convert, and Brianna Simmons with the rebound. Bounce pass to Badmus. She goes 1-on-2, and Smith gets a block. This one is for 3. It's too strong, but a foul after the shot. And that's going against FSCJ's Mr. Badmus. That is her first personal foul. It is team foul number 1. 6:29 left to go in the third quarter. Trinity Baptist trying to cut into a big deficit. And their ball knocked away and picked up by Brown. Up the right side goes Nayani. She finds a wide open Janae Demet, who lays it in for her third basket of the night. And we have ourselves a timeout with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. 48-17 the score. We'll be right back. Trinity Baptist will inbound. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. TBC will have some time off. Victoria Broadway told me she is on the mend and hopes to be back very soon. Renaya Clark said she'll be back in mid-December. Smith unable to get the reverse layup to go. No word on Emma Parrish, however. Brown goes right up the middle and lays it in. She now has 9. Harvey's able to get the ball inbounded to Houston. Again at the scorer's table for the Manta Rays. Smith, the left side of the paint, and she will draw the foul. Caroline Smith will shoot 2. Foul is called on Brianna Simmons. It's her first. It's team foul number 2. Najla Brown in. Jaden Houston out. Simmons will also head out. And back in for the Manta Rays is Doyle. Smith has hit all 4 attempts so far tonight. She has now hit 5 in a row. 7 total points. Smith doing the job at the line. Number 2 is up, and it is good. Caroline Smith with 8 points. She is 6 for 6 at the line. And a slight delay just for a substitution. Badmus will head out. And coming in will be Anaya Jones. Ian also on the court for the Manta Rays. Brown takes that pass from Guillen and powers her way in for the layup. She now has 11. 52-19 the score. And we're going to have ourselves a jump ball, and it will go to the Blue Wave. TBC inbounded to start the quarter. The Manta Rays, big lead and 5 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter. Emily Guillen with 3 points. That's her with the ball. Takes the 3. It is off the rim. And right in the hands of Brown, trying to go 1-on-2. Smith is able to reject the first shot. Second shot does not go, and Smith, with great defense, results in a rebound. Never give up, never know what will happen, and not giving up that time was Janae Demet. She came away with the pick, finds Brown underneath, and what a move high off the glass. You have the kind of talent that Tanahia has. You're able to get that weird-looking shot to drop in. That's Henriquez for three off the rim. Smith with the rebound. Eagles with possession, 12 seconds to shoot. Henriquez inside the paint will go to the line. That will be called on Neria Doyle, her first, team foul number 3. And Henriquez will shoot 2. Henriquez with her first free throws of the season. And number 1 is off the front of the rim. And number 2 for Alessandra Henriquez. It is a little bit short and out of bounds. Last touched by Anaya Jones. So the Eagles will get the ball in 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Renajala Brown. She plays catch with Harvey. Guarded by Demet. Bounce pass inside to Smith. She goes up, misses the layup. And that ball's out of bounds over to FSCJ. .351 left in the third quarter. And the Rays are shooting 52%. Doyle outside the arc, guarded by Ewing. Brown, the bounce pass to Jones, who lays it in. That's their first basket of the night. Came in averaging 0.3 of a point per game. Under 3.5 left in the quarter. Very nice screen set by Brown. Harvey's pass to Smith. And we have ourselves a jump ball. Trinity Baptist has the arrow, so they will maintain possession with 14 on the shot clock. Odyssey Foster checks in. And Justice Ewig will head out to make room. Brown takes the pass, gets off the shot. It doesn't go. Rebound for Doyle. And Brown up the right side. Pierre, spin move and a foul. That's going to go as number 2 for Caroline Smith, sending Pierre to the line. She has 4 total points. And 2 shots coming. And the freshman from Delray Beach, Florida. Her first of 2. Off the rim and no good. First free throws of the season, if I'm seeing this correctly. And that one goes in. So Pierre 1 for 2. This may be her first game of the season. Manta Rays are without 3 of their regulars. Hopefully they'll be all right and back on the court before long. 10 seconds to shoot. Smith inside the paint. Underhand layup does not go. Down to Henriquez. Foster will go up. No call on the contact. And now we have ourselves a whistle. And that will go against Odyssey Foster. That'll be her first personal. It's team foul number 4. So now, Manta Rays are in the bonus the rest of the quarter. Brown 4-3. It's good. Now 16 points for Tanahia Brown, 12 in this third quarter. 2 threes and 3 deuces. Double check, make sure I did my math right. That's Renajala Brown for 3, and it's good. That's her third three-pointer of the night. She's in double digits now. She also has a free throw. Mrs. Brown with the bounce pass inside. Turnaround jumper does not go. And coming up from behind is Anaya Jones, and she'll be called for the reaching in foul. That is her second. It will be team foul number 4. And so the Eagles will inbound at about half court. Our official scorer has Tanahia Brown at 15 points. That ball's picked up inside the paint. Jones to Brown up the left side. That ball hits off the foot of Pierre. Eagles catch a break, get possession. Ball stolen away. Here comes Brown, one-on-one with Smith, and the basket is good. That's now 17 for Brown. Hello to Ruth Shell Casimir cheering on the Manta Rays. A fan of Brianna Simmons in particular. We have ourselves a whistle. That ball's going to go against Brown. That's her first. It's team foul number 5, so bonus shooting for the Eagles. Layla Harvey at the line. She is 1 for 2, 4 total points. Harvey with the first of 2. It is off the rim. Harvey did not convert her first. Number 2 is off the rim again. Rebound by Foster. Good job by Foster getting up over Pierre. Enriquez wide to the left. Rebound off the floor for Anaya Jones. He has 4 rebounds tonight. Brianna Simmons has 5. There's Renajala Brown with the steal. Doyle coming up from behind and will foul. That will go against Doyle. That's her second. Eagles are in the bonus, so 2 free throws for Brown. 1 for 2 so far tonight, 10 total points. Renajala Brown is the leader on the court with 8 rebounds. And a first of 2 is good. That's 11 for Brown, pending free throw number 2. 32.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Number 2 from Brown off the rim and rebounded by Teresa Pierre. That's her 4th rebound. Guillen is stripped by Harvey. Right at midcourt. Shot clock is off. Harvey to the bucket, and the basket is good. Layla Harvey now with 6. 14 seconds left. And we have ourselves a whistle. Out of bounds. Grace's foot crossed the line, and that'll give the ball back to the Eagles with 11 seconds remaining. Eagles have the possession arrow, so barring a jump ball, TBC will inbound to start the 4th. Harvey 1-on-2. The pass to Smith, a little strong and through the hands. And that's going to go to the Eagles. Official said it was last touched by Amanda Ray. 3.5 seconds. Harvey, little wall pass, gets the shot off. It hits the glass. But the putback was a little bit late, so that ends the third quarter with the score. Florida State College at Jacksonville 62, Trinity Baptist 25. Fourth quarter coming up. Hang in there. We'll be right back. We're ready for the fourth quarter. Trinity Baptist will inbound. And a good night for the Manta Rays. They're shooting 53%. Brown with the pass inside to Smith. Turnaround jumper. It's in and out. And rebounded by Pierre. Pass to Pierre, guarded by Honnessy Foster. A nice touch pass to Guillen, and then she feeds Ayanna Jones, who lays it in. Jones now with 4. 9.5 left to play. Harvey jump shot off the rim, and the ball's knocked around, and then we have ourselves a whistle. The foul is going against the Manta Rays. I believe that was called on Pierre. It was, and that's her first. Henriquez for 3. It's good. Alessandra Henriquez with the three-pointer. Had a game recently when she hit 3 of those. She now has 3 points tonight. Doyle powers her way inside for the layup. Anira Doyle averages 1.3, so she scores 2, surpasses that average. Another 3 fired off by Henriquez. That one hits off the rim. Doyle, a freshman from Hilliard Middle Senior High School in Hilliard, Florida. That one will stay in play. Guillen right there to pick it up. Gets the shot off, does not go, but the putback by Doyle goes through and draws a foul. So Doyle a chance at a 3-point play. Foul's called on Honnessy Foster. That is her second. It is team foul number 1. Foster will go out. Jaden Houston will come in. Doyle 2 for 5 from the line. That one does not go. Houston with the rebound. .18 and counting. Enriquez, she's not afraid to take those long-range shots. Instead, the bounce pass to Smith. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Caroline Smith now in double digits with 10. Trailing Brown for the team lead with 11. Donahia Brown has 17 for the Manta Rays. That three-pointer from Grace off the rim. Harvey with the rebound. She crosses midcourt, gets by 2 defenders, feeds Renajala Brown for 3 off the rim, and Doyle goes up high for the rebound. And hello to Amiri Alicia, cheering on the Manta Rays and Brianna Simmons in particular. And we're going to have a foul. Good sportsmanship by Jaden Houston, but foul number 2. And that will send Ania Jones to the line. She has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. Nothing out of 5 so far on the season. This one is off the rim. For Manta Rays, back defensively. They'll give up the rebound. Second free throw from Jones, a little strong, and she almost got the rebound herself. That one hits off Smith, and a great job by Jones. Hustling after the shot, getting to the ball, and then knocking it out of bounds off Smith. And a Rays will inbound. Guillen, pump fake, thought about the 3, pulls it back to the top of the arc. Her pass knocked away, but the Manta Rays keep possession. 10 to shoot. That's Grace, inside to Jones. Made contact with Enriquez, no call. She was looking for the foul, didn't get the call. Harvey to Renajala Brown, turnaround 3, it's a little short. Smith for the rebound. Finds Houston, the jumper, that's for 2, no good. And Smith will get called for the travel. Under 7 minutes to go. Emily Guillen comes up midcourt. Houston got a hand on it, but Pierre was able to pick it back up. Doyle thought about a three. Instead, goes inside and a block shot from Henriquez. Doyle hustles back, tries to strip Harvey, but reaches around and gets called for the foul. That is personal foul number 3 on Anira Doyle. Team foul number 2. Both teams have committed 2 fouls. Harvey takes the inbound pass. Uses Brown for the screen, then dishes it off to Brown, who powers her way inside, and a really nice move for Renangela Brown. 13 points. Eagles, though, still trailing big. Ian, again, thought about a three. This time, pulled it back down. Harvey knocks it away, but Guillen holds on, but her pass is stolen away by Brown. That's an easy pass to Layla Harvey, and they'll let her go for the easy basket. And a raised defense, doing the wise thing, not picking up an unnecessary foul, especially with the big lead. 5 Manta Rays ready to check in for Coach Jessica Eaton. That's Guillen for 3. It's off the rim. Doyle and Brown both touched the ball, but they're going to say it's TBC's ball after the substitution. 4 of the 5 starters enter the court, along with Jyla Gunsby. So Gunsby, Brown, Demet, Dixon, and Nyani on the court for the Manta Rays. About 5.5 left to go. Harvey to Smith. Inside the paint. Pull-up jumper is good. Smith now with 12. 68-36 the score. To Gunsby for 3 off the rim. Gunsby, I believe, is looking for her first points of the season. Jyla Gunsby, a sophomore from Ocala's Vanguard High School. We have ourselves a whistle. Ball was out of bounds. 24 on the shot clock. High inbound pass to Smith. She goes up high, beats Dixon, and gets the basket. 14 now for Caroline Smith. And the Eagles are going to get the ball right back. Ball turned over by the Manta Rays. That is turnover number 17 for FSCJ. TBC has 16 turnovers. Will resume after this full timeout. 4:54 left to play. The Eagles struggled most of the night, but in this fourth quarter, TBC has outscored FSCJ 13-6. Got a lot better in the fourth quarter. Smith makes it even better with her point number 16. She has 8 in this fourth quarter alone. Still a big deficit, though, for TBC. That's Gunsby for 3. It's off the rim. And both Houston and Demet will tangle up. The arrow is with the Manta Rays. Now the officials are going to talk and make sure about the possession arrow. It was pointing FSCJ's way, but they're saying it is Trinity Baptist's ball. And now the arrow goes back to the Manta Rays. Was knocked down by Brown, but Harvey able to pick it back up. Harvey to Henriquez. Bounce pass, but a traveling violation first. And the Manta Rays will get possession, leading by 28 with 4:18 left to play. Angela Brown going for the steal. Unable to get there in time, and then a whistle. And it looks like that's going against Layla Harvey. That's personal foul number 2 and team foul number 3. There goes Brown off the glass. It's her first bucket of the fourth quarter, but she has 19 points, just 3.5 shy of her season average. Caroline Smith in the paint. Dishes it back out, gets the pass back in, and draws a foul. That one is on the floor. That will go against Jyla Gunsby, called for the push. It's her second and team foul number 3. Eagles will inbound, 20 on the shot clock. Smith will take the pass. Bounce pass from Brown, or from Harvey to Brown, and she'll work it back outside the arc. Houston for 3, good. Jaden Houston, her first basket of the night. She averages 3.3. Again, the Eagles having a much better fourth quarter. Now leading 18-8 in the fourth quarter. Brown gets her own rebound. Demet will draw the foul and shoot 2. Either Smith or Henriquez. That's going against Alessandra Henriquez, her first. It's team foul number 4. So now Manta Rays in the bonus the rest of the way. Demet, nothing out of 1 so far tonight. Came in shooting 81% from the line, 25 for 31. 3.5 left to go. Manta Rays have surpassed their season average in scoring. They came in at 67.7. First one does not go. TBC 6 points shy of their season average. And number 2 coming from Janae Demet. And that one is good for the sophomore from Winter Park, Florida. And she now has 7 points. Smith, turnaround jumper, and she'll go to the line. 2 shots coming for Caroline Smith, who's been very good at the line tonight. That's personal foul number 3 on Jyla Gunsby. Both teams are in the bonus the rest of the way. Smith is perfect in 6 opportunities. And the first of 2. In and out. Eagles have shot the ball very well from the line tonight. One of the rare misses they've had. Number 2 is good. Caroline Smith is 7 for 8 all by herself at the line. Eagles as a team, 10 out of 13, 77%. Brown goes up, does not get the shot to go, and a jump ball. This time it is with the Manta Rays. Three minutes, 9 seconds left. Smith and Houston both got hands on the ball. Nayani trying to go up for the underhand layup. Shot clock at 12. That's Gunsby for 3. It's good. Jyla Gunsby gets the 3-pointer. Her first basket of the season, and it's a 3. This might be her first game as well. Shot does not go, and the rebound pulled in by Brianna Simmons. She gets around Harvey. Gets around Smith. Shot, however, does not fall, but she hustles following the shot. Almost came up with it, but it hit off her leg and went out of bounds. 2:26 left to go. It's a 30-point lead for the Manta Rays. Harvey will bring it past midcourt. Long pass, but stolen away by Gunsby. He goes right up to the top of the lane. Demet will slow it down. Savannah Rays, they can work down the clock, but if they see a chance to score, they'll take it. Gunsby guarded by Houston. 1-on-3 to the hole, a little strong. Demet thought about following. Instead, she dished it outside to Brown, who hits the three. And that's now 22 points for Tanuia Brown. She is a leading scorer on the court. Caroline Smith has 16 to lead TBC. She is number 2 overall. Trying to make it 18. That one hits off the rim. Rebound by Nyani. A minute and a half to go. Gunsby to Nyani. That's for 3. It's good. Mira Nyani with her second three-pointer of the night, putting her inside double digits. That is her 17th three-pointer of the season. She came in at 15 for 45. Good job from beyond the arc from Amira Nyani. Sophomore from San Jose Prep in the Mandarin section of Jacksonville. That shot high off the glass does not go. Less than a minute left. And Simmons finds Brown, and it does not go. Brown laughs that one off. And Renajala Brown hustles up the court, but so does Demet on defense. Harvey for 3, a little strong. Rebound Smith. Turnaround jumper is good. Caroline Smith is definitely Trinity's player of the game tonight. 7 for 8 from the line and 18 points overall. We have ourselves a timeout with 31 seconds left. I think it's just to make a substitution, and it is. Ian, Jones, Doyle, and Grace and Pierre will all come in to finish this one off. That's Guillen across midcourt. Shot clock and game clock almost dead even. That's Grace, guarded by Renajala Brown, and a foul away from the ball. That will get called against Doyle. That's her 4th. It's offensive, so no free throws. Give you all the point totals very quickly, right as this one wraps up in about 18 seconds, barring a stop and play. Harvey across midcourt. Bounce pass to Smith. Does not go. Doyle has 7 seconds. See if they take the shot. Well, there will be a foul shot because Renajala Brown's called for her 4th. And that will send Anira Doyle to the line. Missed her only opportunity earlier in this 4th quarter. Doyle on the season at the moment, 2 out of 6 pending these two. Number 1 is good. That's now 5 points for Aniria Doyle. 4 seconds left. Second free throw is good. She will finish with 6. And we'll give you all the point totals. The leading scorer, Tanahia Brown for Florida State College with 22. Amira Nyani, 11. Naima Dixon and Mistura Badmus, each with 9. Anira Doyle, 3. Or check that, 6. Emily Guillen, 6. Janae Demet, 5. Teresa Pierre, 5. Jyla Gunsby, 3. Nyashia Grace, 2. Ania Jones, 2. And Brianna Simmons with 2. For the Eagles, Caroline Smith. Official scorer has her at 19, so that's what we'll go with. Renajala Brown, 13. Layla Harvey, 8. Jaden Houston, 3, and Alessandra Henriquez with 3. That'll do it for tonight's action. Again, FSCJ, 5 home games coming up on their schedule. TBC is going to have a break before they take the court again. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. For Coach Alicia Lewis and all her assistants, and the athletic director, John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.